Come along for a hike of Arkansas's longest loop trail. We'll follow the scenic Little Missouri River, cross 6 Ouachita mountain ridges, and enjoy some beautiful swimming holes along the way on this traverse of the Eagle Rock Loop Trail. Hey, and welcome to the Oklahoma Hiker YouTube channel. That was awful, but I'm sticking with it. This is the Hiker Trash Husbands.
Howdy.
And we are hiking together today. Where are we hiking?
Eagle Rock Loop.
Oh, what state is that in?
For a couple days.
Yes, Arkansas. Are you Arkansasiers or Arkansonians? I don't know. Tell me.
I don't know.
Anyway, we are going to do this. It's what, 28 maybe miles, 30 miles. Everything says 26.1, but then nobody records it like that on all trails. So we're going to find out for ourselves, and we're going to take you along, and we're going to have a great time.
Mo's going to carry everything for us.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah. Anyway, come along. All right, so we got to the river and we turned. What direction did we turn, guys? Left. So we're going to do the loop counterclockwise and kind of head north to begin with, or north. What is this, like northeast-ish? Anyway, we'll take you along. We have intersected with Forest Road 106. At what, 1.5 miles? About. Look both ways. Whoosh. Look back.
Beep, beep.
Woo! All right, we're gonna do this. It's not exciting, it's just something. Since the road crossing, we have just been going up and up and up and up, which is not a surprise because we are headed to the Pike overlook area. So, should be a good view. We have made it to the Pike area where we will turn kind of left and follow the Little Missouri River here. Oh, look, there's a sign. It tells us. Hey, guess what? This is as far as I have ever gotten on this part of the trail. Last time I came, which was last May or June, I started to do the whole Eagle Rock Loop, and it just wasn't going to happen because this was under many feet of water, and I made the better decision to stay here. So we're going to go. We're going to see what is beyond. Let's check it out together. Well, we have our packs off. And that means that we have found our camp. It is time. Are we excited?
We are very excited.
Oh.
We're a little sweatier.
Yeah. It's 100 degrees or 95. So wouldn't want to fudge.
Yeah, there's a little bit of water.
So you're from New York, and this is a little different, right?
It's a little warmer than normal.
Yeah. Well, we acclimated them at the house with a week of no air conditioning and the hottest week of the year. So
best way to do it.
Woo! Winning. All right, we're gonna set this up. All right, it's dinner time, and I've got some chicken gumbo on But I want to show you the tent. Look at this, it's so bright. Signature Paul. Got my Nemo tensor, my Nemo, I don't know what that's called. It's a pillow. And then some kind of light, super light, goes down to 60 degrees. What is that? A nature hike. Sleeping bag. And of course, my big Agnes. My tried and true, my trusty. And the boys were making dinner. We may only be 3 1/3 miles in, but it doesn't mean we haven't earned a swim. It was so hot. I cannot wait to get in this water, and I'm going to right now. Hello and welcome to day 2 of the Eagle Rock Loop adventure. We have just enjoyed an incredible night under the stars, had owls all over last night, and I'm working on some coffee. Also have the tent down, and so does everyone else. So we are working our way to the trail today and, fueling up with some coffee first. We're off! Woohoo! We have had breakfast. What do we have? We had oatmeal.
Bagels.
Oatmeal, bagels, coffee, all the things. Anyway, we've got 9 miles to the northwest corner.
And it's hot.
And it's hot already. Anyway, we are not going to be putting in 12 by 12 today because it is what, 9 o'clock?
8:50.
8:50. Yeah, we can't say 9 o'clock. That just feels awful for getting on the trail that late. 8:50, not so bad. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to show you. The next big stop is, well, we've got like lots of water crossings, but then Little Missouri Falls. So, interested to see how that's running in such dry conditions. All right, well, about a mile past camp and about 4.25 miles from the Winding Stair Trailhead. The terrain has been very, very flat. So thankful for that. Have the Little Missouri River here right next to us. So a good water source always close by. And just having a good old time cruising right along.
Oh, okay, better. Like a dog. My bad. That's so jealous.
We are trucking right along here, Got a little contour showing up to the left over here. So it's getting a little exciting. Mostly still been flat since the campsite. A little bit of up and downing, but not too bad. We are at this point, what is it? 6.8 miles from the Winding Stair Trailhead. So far so good.
Well, that was very mean.
Jeff is jabbing a crawdad.
Be nice to him.
Jeff, what do you have to say for yourself?
Respect wildlife. I didn't get dinner.
No dinner for us. Dang it.
Principal 6.
Uh-huh.
And what mode fall into the creek?
No, I already have footage of you falling into the creek. Oh my gosh. My little daredevil Mo.
I've made it so far.
All right, my turn. No camera. Hey boys, what time is it?
Swimming time.
Woo! We're gonna do this. Swim time was fun, but it's time to hit the trail again. Where's our next stop, Jeff?
In an hour.
Pacing ourselves with frequent breaks, as one should in the heat. One must be on their phone on the trail.
I was checking the map.
We have made it to Little Missouri Falls. I have not seen it yet. I can kind of hear it, but it's a pretty dry time. So we're gonna see what this looks like. This is the spot where I should have filmed seating, but we were so hungry that we didn't. But look, this is what hiker trash looks like whenever we stop for lunch. Preen boys, get pretty. Y'all, the Little Missouri Trailhead in Little Missouri Falls is hopping. Look at this. And there are restrooms. Skull. Do I think Mo's in there? Yes, I do. All right, we are cruising right along. Once we left the Little Missouri Falls parking lot, we had 4.1 miles to the Athens-Big Fork Loop. So we just continue around what's going to be the northern side of the trail from here. We're on break, and the boys have decided that it's time for me to know what Lady Gaga's Chromatica is. No, he's graceful like a swan.
Okay.
Within a quarter of a mile of the Athens-Big Fork turnoff, and we are happy for a breeze and cool little mushrooms. We have reached the intersection with the Athens-Big Fork Trail, and we are tired, and and we are ready for food and a refill and a break. So we're gonna do that. The break continues. I've pumped 4 liters of water. How many have you pumped? Or
4?
Gotten 4. Jeff?
2, but I'm going to do 2 more.
So we're all gonna go with 4. Anyway, yeah, we're eating. We're hydrating. It's probably close to 100. We've been in the creek over here. Back here. You might be able to see it. Anyway, it's been a good break. And from here, we're gonna head that direction, and it's gonna take us up some mountains, 6 to be exact. Well, we are heading up to Hurricane Knob Vista, I'm not sure. But one thing that can be said is that it does not waste any time turning up right after you get on the Athens-Big Fork Trail. Yeah, I think that's right. Well, we have gotten to the high point of, I believe it's Hurricane Knob. And there's a little spur trail off to the right to see the Hurricane Knob itself, a little vista. So we're gonna see what that looks like right about now.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
So we're letting you.
Oh. What's that? Ooh, that's pretty. All right, I'm stepping up.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's really beautiful.
And that's pretty. Oh, these two are kind of pretty. What do you think?
Handsome.
I think so. All right.
This dead tree really adds to the ambiance.
Oh yeah, moody.
It does. I like it.
All right, we have made it 11.8 miles so far today. According to my Garmin, my All Trail says something totally different. So I don't know, we're a ways.
Is mine.
But anyway, this is the Hurricane Knob viewpoint. That is Hurricane Knob. It's a very nice knob. And this is the first of 6 peaks. So we are going to mosey on down the next one. There's a creek in between each of them, so plenty of chances to refill water. Hopefully. I think the best chances are at these first 2. Briar Creek is not a huge one, so maybe the third one won't have one, but certainly the first 2. All right, look at that view and behind me.
Beautiful.
Oh. Woo! Hey, hey.
Hey. Good stuff.
Yeah. All right, we have passed Straight Creek and we are headed up McKinley next, and then going to descend to Long Creek, where we will probably go ahead and set up camp, because I don't believe that Briar Creek on the other side of the third ridge is as reliable a water source. So, up we go. All right, we have made it to the high point on McKinley. Woo, Woo, and that is a hard-earned one. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, we have a bit of a view. Hey, guess what? We made it to camp. Mo has his set up. Jeff has his set up. And I have my fantastically on point, super gay, super bright camp set up as well. And we are hungry and we are ready to rest. What do we do today? 14 miles. It's a lot of miles.
Yes, it is.
How do you feel?
Good. It's hot.
Yeah.
The key to today, for me at least, was to get wet as often as possible to bring down my inner core temp.
Agreed. All right. The next key is going to be to get back into the river and then eat some dinner. All right. What are you having?
I don't know.
What are you having, Jeff?
Chicken flavored rice with chicken.
Oh, an original. I am having, what am I having? A Parmesan noodle with Spam. Be still my heart. All right, I'll show you if I remember and if I'm not too tired. I suppose at some point we should see how many miles we have left.
8 million.
8 million miles. Good morning. We are on the final day of the Eagle Rock Loop, and it is coffee time. Though my tent is all taken down, I'm not showing you the boys because we have various states of undress, myself included. But we are going to pack up, get out of here, and finish this up. Probably have about 12.2 miles. So hamburgers await on the other end, and my beloved chocolate milk. Story time. Last time I was on a hike, not the last couple of videos, but last time I was on a hike in Arkansas, I went to go get my my chocolate milk, and I took a giant sip, and it was actually rotten. So hoping for better luck today on the chocolate milk. We will see.
Big head?
Huge.
How's the water taste?
I wish I knew what the word for head is in Spanish. So it could be El Hedo Grande. Or we could just call you.
We just call it El Hedo.
El Hedo. That is
'Cause,
my.
like, really fat is a little fat person.
Well, they don't have the backstory. I have a massive head. It doesn't look like it. I know, but like on my hats. Last one.
It's like ready to bust at the seams.
Now, it's on the last one, and it's still tight. And it's like one of those one size fits all. One size fits all, except for Paul.
They should market it that way. You look fabulous, though.
Thank you. At 8:15 in the morning, we are off. And we have, 4 more mountains to do. All right, I don't want to get my feet wet. There's a creek. So I'm going to put this down.
The creek.
Well, we are headed up Briar Creek Mountain. after our stay at Long Creek. Anyway, there is a little bit of space between McKinley, and specifically the creek at the base of McKinley, and the third mountain that you cross on this side. So thankfully for us, it was a bit of a warm-up to kind of cross some flatter area before tackling a bit of a mountain here, though Briar Creek Mountain is not certainly the most difficult. So another reason we can think of this as a good warm-up, as you can tell by my panting. We have made the notch, and we rejoice. Halfway done with the ascents on the Athens-Big Fork Trail. Now this one doesn't have a view, so don't be surprised. A place you can lay down if you're really tired. We have a hiker trash husband who is joining me at the notch. Sweaty. And then we have a pile of rocks and a blaze. All right, there's where we're headed next. All right, so we have descended Briar Creek Mountain, and we have in fact made it to Briar Creek. But it is worth noting that in the last week of July of 2022, it is totally dry. So good thing we didn't count on this as a place to get water. Now, I also stopped because this is where I camped last year when it was so flooded. And I couldn't actually make the loop, so I decided to do the Athens-Big Fork Trail. Had my tent over there. Now, disappointing here. Look at all this garbage that people are bringing in and not bringing out. You should be ashamed of yourselves. There is no forest mommy out here to clean up for you. Do it your damn self. Going up Leader Mountain. We've made it to the top of Leader Mountain. What do you think?
Well, there's terrible lighting.
There is terrible lighting. It's the trail.
I do like how the trails here don't go straight up and straight down.
But yeah, the top of Leader Mountain kind of sucks.
Kind of.
There's no view. Jeff was being very diplomatic about it, but also very observant about my crappy lighting decisions. Oh well, it's a trail video. Deal with it. Mo, say hi.
Hola.
What do you think?
Morning.
It is.
I'm loving Arkansas.
He's loving Arkansas. What's not to love?
You're just gonna pace yourself out, eat lots of calories,
And
cake.
sweat a lot.
and sweat a lot.
Lots of water.
Sweat a lot.
So much water.
Much better lighting.
Get in there, boys. Hey, guess what? We're at Playlock. And you know what that means. It's time to get wet. Mo has gotten a head start on us all. Well, we have finished our snack and our swim, and we are headed to do my least favorite of the 6 mountains on this side, which is Brush Heap Mountain. I think there's like 709 feet of elevation gain, which doesn't sound terrible, but man, it is just steady. So I will take you along as I can, and we'll get through it. Well, Brush Heap Mountain is doing what Brush Heap Mountain does. It's going up and up and up and up and up. Anyway, all right, that's all I got. This is crappy. This is crappy lighting, and I'm okay with that. This is Brushy Mountain. Brush Heap Mountain?
Busty.
I don't know, Busty Mountain, something. It's a bitch. It's hot. It's hard. We're halfway up. a little more than halfway up.
Don't
It's
burst my bubble.
time for a snack. No bursting of bubbles. We're almost there, Jeff.
Yay!
Hey!
Here we go. Woo!
I have made it to the notch of this excruciating mountain. I think it's Brush Heap Mountain. Anyway, now I could stop here and say, oh, I'm done. But if I go 200 more feet up and 0.2 of a mile, there is supposedly a good overlook. And I didn't see this last time because it was raining and lightning and thunder and misty, and one couldn't see anything. And it wasn't a good idea to be out that day in the first place. So I promised myself when I came back, I would see it. So we're gonna do it. We have made it to what I'm gonna call the top here. And we are rewarded with this awesome view. Look at all that contour. Oh, yeah, Arkansas. Looking good. Mo, how do you like it?
Sweet, pretty sweet.
All right, we are heading down from this beautiful Brush Heap Mountain vista. And I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Anyway, it has offered a bit of a breeze as well as a view, so we are grateful. But it's probably time to put down the camera and go down the way we came to check on Jeff, who decided to rest a little bit, which was a good decision for him. It's something important to remember when you're out here. Do what your body says you can do. We are finally headed down Brush Heap Mountain, and the down is much better than the up is. So we're thankful for that. We're going down to Saline Creek where we're going to refuel. And then we have just a bit of an ascent up Brushy Mountain? I can't remember.
Busty.
Anyway, Busty Mountain. Anyway, we're gonna head up there. That is where the Eagle Rock Vista is. And we are going to take another break there before descending down to the Viles Branch Trail and heading back to the truck. We have arrived at Saline Creek. We are going to fill up, we are going to rest, and we are going to snack and get wet. Good place for it. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Paul.
We're going to Eagle Rock Vista. Ow, ow. Hey, Jeff, we've made it to the spur. It is back this way. Turn right at the campsite and you will not miss it. I was trying to rhyme there, but it didn't go very far. We have made it! Oh, look at that view. Just gorgeous. And there is a campsite back here. Hope everybody's decent. Everybody's decent. No water, of course, so, you know, make sure you haul some of that up. Anyway, this is lunch break for us. We're just breaking a lot today, because why not? It's hot. It's like 100 degrees. One must. But worth taking in. Well, we have had a good time up here, haven't we?
I think so. It's a little warm.
It's
Except
hot.
for the fire ants.
Look
Yeah.
at your shoulders. So hot. All right, we are heading down. We're going to the creek, and it's time.
Yes.
That means we're closer to our swimming hole.
Yes.
Let's do it, which is what I always say. And now you know. The Viles Branch Trail just keeps going. It is, I'd say nothing to write home about. It's good in terms of trail condition. Nice and flat generally, a few ups and downs. Sometimes rocky, sometimes not. Occasionally, it has gone on a creek bed, which would of course be tricky if you are doing this during a storm. But today it has certainly been dry, and it's not been bad for that. The thing that is getting us is the heat. So I probably recorded a little less here than I had planned, but we are really just kind of itching for a place to swim and of course the truck. We have reached the Little Missouri River, and it looks really, really, really pretty over here. But this is that wide crossing. So, we're gonna cross. Now this is getting really interesting. At the Little Missouri River turn, we've just had new cool sights around every corner. And this is super neat. I think I'll camp there tonight. Well, I can't say that I could think of a much prettier spot to pump water at. And you know I'm getting in. It just keeps getting more beautiful. And yet again, we've decided to swim again. We are headed back to the truck in the trailhead, and here is quite a crossing. Look at this. Jeff is tiny. All right, I'm gonna make my way across. Well, we are almost done, and what a trail it has been. How have you enjoyed your first Arkansas adventure?
Yes. I've enjoyed it. It's hot.
It's very hot. Well,
But the trail has been wonderful. It's
Yeah?
a great diet plan.
well, I can't imagine how much weight we all lost, and we're going to find out this evening, I'm sure.
And put it all back instantly.
Yes.
Yeah. I have been looking forward to this trail for a long time, and this is like my 5th time to try and do it. And we did it.
Don't say it. Yeah,
Oh.
we're not.
Oh, we have like a 1/10 of a mile to go, but I'm going to say we've done it.
Don't jinx it.
I hope we haven't doomed ourselves. Anyway, I love these two like crazy, and I'm so glad that my first time got to be here with them. So,
Oh, you stepped out of frame. Oh, I thought we were
oh no. All right, we're getting out of here.
All right.
Woohoo! I see the sign. Are we back, Mo?
We're back. We can successfully say that we have completed the trail.
Double filming. We will open a portal to the next dimension. Oh, let's hope the truck is still here. I see it. All right. Time for an outfit change before we drive for 4 hours in these stinky clothes.
Yeah. Running into the woods.
We had a final armadillo sighting right off that way. And I will not capture it on video for you. My apologies.
Come along for even more great hikes in the Ouachitas with the Horse Thief Spring Trail, an exploration of the Upper Kiamichi River Wilderness, or Section 1 of the Ouachita Trail.